All right, everyone, let's get into it.
Nice shot. Who taught you that move?
Jordan's signature shimmy?
Yeah, Jordan did not do that move. I don't have to say much at all. That's if Jordan was doing that, they would have not won all the championships. That's all I gotta say. If that was his signature move. That next video.
Yeah, the gap is giving.
Right.
I got a weakness.
When you first walked out and you saw him, what came to mind?
I love the glasses, period. You know what I'm saying? The rusty chain is giving. It's giving. Yeah, the gap is giving.
Right.
I got
Giving, is this a new word that young people say? I don't know what's going on. She likes my man over here. My man is pulling a. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I guess, yeah, he can have her. But man, this guy is getting famous for girls that seem to really like this guy.
Dave, how come you represent dads and not moms?
Because dads walk into my office and they're like, I want out, here's $5,000, call me when you need me. When mom walks in, it's, I want his heart, his soul, every bit of his skin. I want all the money, I want the kids, I want to get him fired from the job, I want him in jail, I want him turned into the IRS. He's an a-hole loser who never loved me, and oh, I don't have any money, you got to go to him to get it anyways.
Dave, how come you represent dads and not...
You know what? Yeah, good respect. I respect the guy for doing this, I guess, because it does seem like that. I'm not saying in all situations, but it does seem like, you know, the ladies end up being very, very bitter when these divorce things happen, apparently. And I mean, you see it on the news a lot. Most of the guys just, they're done. Don't get me wrong. You always hear of the occasional guy that is just as petty, but overall, all the time you hear about it is the females that are very petty with this, and they want to just kill the guy. They want to destroy the guy. So this is coming from a lawyer, and yeah, I guess I would feel the same way too. Look, you know, leave your comments below. Let me know if you see this differently than what I see it and my man over here sees it.
Why isn't that camera for?
Chances are you've seen him.
Try to get to the restaurant.
Sympathized with his wheelchair, his drawn hand.
Let me guess. This whole thing is an act. This is. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but let's see.
His story ripped at your heart.
They give me money and to get some eat.
Lexington police say he's taken his act on tour of the city to places like the Lansdowne
His act. So I guess
Shops, Hamburg, and the Zandale corridor of Nicholasville Road. We busted this bogus beggar right outside the police department, just minutes after a press conference about
I'm
him.
the best in Lex. I appreciate you guys busting me. Yeah, I'm really good at it, really good. I clear about $100,000 a year doing this.
Oh my God! Wow!
Yeah, about 60 to 100. My big boy, I'm just playing. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta make some money.
He was
Oh shit!
back at it again.
Back at it again. I mean, again, this is a great example. People like this mess it up for actually people that need help. And obviously, it's another great example that it really doesn't matter like how much money you have compared to the skill that you have. Because my man doesn't have a skill. I mean, I guess you can call it acting, right? But I would call it just like this skill right here is really just don't really give a f. That sounds bad, but I always tell people when we get into these conversations, like, money could be made many different ways. The easiest way to make it is if you just don't care. And I mean, what I mean you don't care is like you don't care about what people think of you. You don't care about other people. Like you just don't care about taking advantage of people. Like you have very little soul in a sense, and you'll just do whatever it is for money. Like money, it is your God in a sense, that you have no loyalty to nothing else. And my man right here, he's a great example of that. When people say he's like, he made a lot of money, he must be not this individual right here, but a lot of people that make a lot of money, it's not because of their skill. I'm not saying that they didn't work hard for it, but there's ways that you can make money. It's just not, it's not the best way for, at least for me. Maybe other people see this and they're like, yeah, let me get into this and try to do that. But it's just me. Leave your comments below about this. I don't know, man. This is pretty messed up for me. I don't know. Some people's, if you think this is not messed up, people just falling for it, good for him. I don't know.
My stuff, bro.
How long have you had this shit?
That's my money. I've been saving that.
You've been saving it and the lights is off?
That's not my problem.
You told me that's all the money you had.
It is all the money I get. That's not my problem.
But I'm trying to figure out where did this money come from?
Not even my wife.
Where did this money come from?
It's my money for when I move.
So you just been having
my stuff, bro.
How long have you had this shit?
That's my.
Yeah, you see, you gotta be careful who you mess with. I mean, people mess with shitty people, and then they upset when shitty things happen. I guess. I mean, my man had been living with her. The lights are off, and he's just like, "I got money, but I ain't paying. I didn't even telling you about I got all this money." Yeah, that is pretty messed up, man. And I don't know. She obviously didn't really care, or not. I won't say she didn't care. She didn't trust him because she found this money. That means she was probably going through his stuff also. So this is just a pretty bad relationship in a sense. No trust and guy who don't give a shit. He's like, this is for when I move out. All I'm saying is, whatever restaurant this is, you ordered a steak wrapped in gold foil for $1,000. You're those $1,000 that you're paying is for this people, because that oil on that steak is not going to make the steak taste any better. I'm just letting you know, as a chef, that foil is just a gimmick. You guys keep on falling for it, like the guy South Bay, the chef South Bay. Oh my God, this guy was charging like $10,000, whatever, a couple $1,000 for steaks wrapped in gold, and people were buying it. It was all a gimmick. It finally broke down that people were like, "Oh, this is nothing special. Why am I paying so much money for this?" All the stars, it was all that publicity from stars going to see this guy making regular steaks, just presenting it with freaking stupid shit like oil wrap of gold. Whatever, man. You guys fall for it. You guys deserve it in a sense. I don't want to say it. If somebody's watching this that been to one of these, let me know. Did it make a difference to you? Or is it that effect that you spend so much money that you want to believe that it did something to that steak, but it didn't?
What's your name and age?
My name is Rakeem. I'm 37 years old.
Okay, Rakeem, why did you decide to pop?
It was the ankles for me. I ain't gonna lie.
You sure about that?
I'm just keeping it honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he couldn't keep up with me. It's just too much.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Respectfully.
Okay. So is Rakeem your type?
Did he say the ankles?
Right.
That's okay.
Why not?
He's handsome.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you, Rakeem. What's your name and age?
I mean, everybody's doing Pop the Balloon now. I mean, the internet just rips off everything. So interesting. Holy shit, man. I missed that part. What was wrong with the ankles? I don't know. I can see something might happen. What happened? You paid to get slapped, and you laughing. I love it. Imagine turn that around and make that guy giving a shot to a female, and the guy throws the water and slaps the girl, you're not gonna get that reaction. I'm just, I'm pretty sure you're not. You let me know.
Here's to pancake.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm Judy. I have a cafe. Come for breakfast.
And with that, we're gonna let this be it. Leave your comments below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace.